And here in New York, people are thankful for one amazing dad who gives back year-round. In the summer, he teaches free surf lessons at Rockaway Beach. And around the holidays, he provides meals and gifts, even dressing as Santa. In my book, this makes him a rad human. Please welcome Lou, everybody. Give it up. So I have to start with this, because, like, I just moved here. I did not know people surfed here.
Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, when you think of New York, you think of rats. You think of big buildings. You think of taxi cab, a lot of people.
Yeah.
But you don't think of surfing. And I started surfing in 2006 when I moved to Rockaway. And, you know, it's very therapeutic. You know, it's very medicinal for me. I just got surgery on my knee.
Yeah.
It hurts when I'm walking around, but when I'm in the water, you don't feel pain.
Yeah.
And that, you know, helped me.
It's great PT, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And that helped me start the Black Surfing Association organization. There was an organization in California, and I started it here about 7 years ago.
That's so cool. So what I love about it, too, is the lessons are free, right?
Yes, yes. We teach free lessons, and what I do is I get donations. I get free surfboards. I get free wetsuits. We're sponsored by Vans, so I give out everything for free.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, the actor Jonah Hill, he's one of my biggest supporters. Last summer, he bought us 8 surfboards. And I said to him, I said to him, do you want me to give you a thank you? And he said, Lou, I don't want a pat on the back. I just want your kids to be stoked. And he's so cool. He's a cool dude. He's so cool.
Another cool thing I love about you that I found out is you worked as a doorman for a while, right?
Yes, and props to you on your season
We love
premiere.
Doorman, yeah.
Yes, Doorman episode. That was pretty dope. But,
did you like that? You seem like a people person.
Yeah, what I did was I wanted to work the overnight shift. No one wants that shift as a doorman. It's 12 to 9, it's graveyard, no one wants that shift, but I wanted it so I could work with the kids during the day. So I would leave Manhattan at 9 in the morning, get back to Rockaway by 10, shower, feed the cat, wetsuit, and get in the water by 10:30 with the kids. And then I'm done by 1. And then by that time, I can't go to sleep.
Oh my God, I'm like, when do you sleep?
So I would leave for work early for my doorman job, and I would sleep at the building until 12 o'clock.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, I think there's also a giving element to this, too, like around the holidays, right?
Yeah, so my mother and I, what we do is we cook Thanksgiving meals, and we teamed up with the NYPD Community Affairs Division in Rockaway Beach, and we give out dinners and meals to people in need, and we sit right there. We set up a table right in front of the precinct, and then when Christmas comes, I dress up as Santa Claus. They call me Louis Claus, and we have a toy drive. We collect toys. There I am, ugly.
Yeah.
There. And then we collect toys. We wrap them up, and then we partner with the domestic violence team in Rockaway, and they have a list of families in need, and we go door to door, give out gifts. Even through COVID, like we left the gifts at the door.
Yeah.
So it's trying to stay busy.
Stay busy.
Yeah.
You're constantly doing things for others. It's a beautiful thing. Did your mama teach you that?
Yes. You know what it is? I was always raised, God don't like greedy. Yeah. If you got a lot of something, you give it away. I don't have a lot of money. I got a lot of Vans. I got a lot of surfboards. Yeah. I got a lot of wetsuits. I give it away for free. I mean, you're not supposed to. If you got like 15 pairs of shoes in your house, give away 3. If you got a bunch of food, you give it away. Because God forbid, when we all die tomorrow, we can't take this crap with us.
Yeah.
You know, right or wrong.
No,
that's
100% true. Yeah. Can't take it with you. Might as well enjoy it with other people. Yeah. Well, so you help New York City with migrants as well, right?
Yes.
How do you do that?
The NYPD hit us up last year, and they were just getting off the bus. They were going to the New Yorker hotel. So I called Vans, and Vans gave me like 60 pairs of shoes, and we brought shoes, shirts, and a lot of these, like you see the pictures there, a lot of these people, their eyes, for one, they got this black dude with tattoos giving out free stuff. They're like, who's this guy? You know? But then they're like, and then you see the fear in their faces. They're in a big city here, and they're just getting. So I try to be as nice as possible. And one thing with me is that I'm 51 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like
what?
Yeah. It's surfing. It's surfing.
I am so angry right now.
It's surfing.
What?
It's surfing. So
that would be the first thing I tell people everywhere I go.
No.
I am 51. Wow.
And one thing I realize is it's not about me. It's about community. It's about the kids. I mean, like I lived half, my life already. I mean, and it's time, to look out for people around me. And that's what God would want. If God was here, he would do it himself. So he's not here, so he has me do it.
You're such a great soul. And joining us now are Daniel and Sophia, two of Lou's surfing students. Give it up. So, Sophia, you like surfing?
Yes.
Yeah? What's your favorite part about it?
Doing it by myself.
Oh, yeah. Independence.
Yeah.
Yeah. My kid's like, how old are you again?
9.
9. Okay, you're my daughter's. I was like, that sounded like a river. Yeah. She likes doing things by herself, too. What about you, Daniel?
I love surfing a lot because, I love, the ocean about it. Like, the ocean's, a part of my body. And, also, when I surf, it's, fun to get wiped out. And also, and also, when I see, a wave, I'm like, oh, that's a perfect wave. But then so I'm like, oh, never mind.
You're like, wait on the good one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my God, I love that you love to wipe out. It's amazing.
Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, I know. I totally would get hurt. So you teach lessons now, though, right?
Yeah, I help Mr. Lou with the lessons, and
Yeah.
it's honestly really fun to teach the new kids.
Yeah. That's a different kind of heart, you know? Like, I'm not good at teaching anything. My mom is a teacher, but it's a different kind of heart to have that kind of patience and that kind of, I don't know, just discipline and being able to help someone like that. That's a really incredible talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel cool that you get to, you're good enough to where you can teach someone?
Yeah.
I would feel cool. Yeah. I'd feel cool if I just got up on the board. Yeah. So what else do you teach? Do you feel like? I know there's surfing, but there's different elements to this, right?
Well, one thing that I teach the kids is, and a lot of people don't know, 75% of youth drownings are black and brown kids. People just don't know that. So before I get the kids in the water, I show them what a riptide is, how to spot it, how to get out of riptide. I also teach them about ocean conservation. Like if the kids see plastic in the water, they'll get out, they'll bring the plastic, out of the water, so we don't harm the, the eco life, the environment in the water, and just things of that nature. Because surfing can go, way past the surfing too. Also beach cleanups, and just keeping the beach clean, because. At the end of the day, people get so surprised in Rockaway, in New York. They're like, wow, dolphins, wow, shark. I'm like, dude, don't be surprised. That means the water's clean. When you see wildlife in the water, that means the water's really clean. And that's pretty cool for Queens, New York.
And it's our home. You
yeah,
gotta take care of it.
Yeah.
Agreed. So, Sophia and Daniel, you wanted to say something to Lou, right, Mr. Lou?
Yeah.
You can go first.
You're kind, you're sweet, and whenever there's not a wave, we always talk about something funny like farts or something.
Fart joke.
Oh my God, you are my daughter. That's amazing.
Well, you know what? Fart jokes calm the kids down because the kids will come, and then they're like, with the waves, I'm like, relax.
Yeah.
If you get it today, you get it today. You get it tomorrow, get it tomorrow. I said, pull my finger, and then you go from there. That's it.
And a fart in a wetsuit has got to be a fun time. So what about you, other than that? What would you like to say?
I just want to say thank you for teaching me how to surf, and you're a really nice and funny guy, and if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here, and I really love how you did the fart jokes.
Who knew? It's all about that. Thank you guys so much for joining us.